Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you for your feedback and support. One thing I will improve upon in future episodes of this is I will try and point more or show what I'm talking about more clearly, and I'll try and speak more concisely, but we'll see how that goes when I'm lost in thought. So as you can see, I've changed a few things since the episode with these guys. And that is, I just kind of did some minor disassembly. Obviously, I took off the second one of the cylinder heads, but also I've taken these parts off. This was previously over here, and that is a vent pipe, positive crankcase ventilation. And these guys were just kind of like covers. So this guy here, and we have this, which was over here. So really not too much more, just some little things. And today the goal is going to be to remove the camshaft, which is in here, this guy. So let's get started. In order to do that, we first have to take this off, the distributor. So let's find a tool. Hopefully this will work. What size we got here? It's like a 1/2 inch. So the reason you have to take this off first is that it actually has a drive gear that goes down to the camshaft. So actually the camshaft controls the spark, which is where it comes out of here. And that's what the distributor functions as, but I guess it gets its timing from the position of the camshaft. So I think that's about it. That's holding this in. All right. Here's this guy, distributor. I'll take him apart on his own later, but so he looks like for now. And we're supposed to take out the distributor drive gear, which is down here. It's that guy. Let's see how easy that's going to be. Interesting. Wow, okay. Not entirely what I expected, but all right. There he goes. Nice little gear. It's funky looking. Ooh, and there's like a shaft thingy in there. Wow. Okay, so let's yank off these pulleys now. Oh. Maybe this one will go. Nope. Might need to get like a gear puller or something for this. Oh man, it's definitely stuck on there. Let's get a prying tool. Come on. Wow, yeah, that one's in there. This might not be the right way to do that. Okay, let's read the instructions. Removal of timing chain and sprockets. Okay. So this we don't really care about because we already did that. Remove water pump, remove oil pan. We did that. Wow. I wonder why they want you to remove the oil pan. Let's see why that'll get in the way. So it looks like that's okay. Remove crankshaft pulley. Okay. Yeah, we did that. Remove engine front cover. That's that piece over there. Remove 2 cap screws and lock washers which hold sprocket to camshaft. Where's that? Not really seeing that anywhere around here. Doesn't look like there's anything there, to be honest. Oh, also, need to remove these guys and put them in a numbered order. So to remember which hole they came out of. They look like... come here. Oh, let's find one that actually comes out on his own. They look like this. These are called lifters. It looks pretty simple, but actually inside of this is a little spring, and like this part in here is actually a plunger, and this is like a housing. So there's a few pieces in here, and this hole is for oil under pressure to operate the position of the plunger. It's not as simple as it looks, but still, you know, it's mechanical, so not too crazy. You can see the little oil hole down there. And in this hole, get in there. Weird. Wonder how you meant to take that off. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Aha, got him. And this guy has a little dot right there, and the other gear also has a little dot. So that's how you know when you're lining them up, the dots need to line up in that position, like that. So we should be able to put it back together the way it was. And that's kind of weird. I thought that there should be some screws holding this in, but it looks like there aren't any. So in theory, the way that this sits, see, it's like, it was like that. So there should be 2 screws here holding this onto that, but I guess they're not here. Weird. I don't know who did this, but... Or maybe the screws were here, but they fell off somehow. Someone didn't torque them down or tighten them, or something happened, but it's not, not there now. So as you can see, when I move the camshaft, our little lifter pieces move around. It's kind of cool. Put this stuff down. And the reason for that is, again, related to the opening and closing of the valves. So when the push rod is sitting in here, when the camshaft is in a certain position, like that, it changes the position of the push rod, which in turn pushes on the hole right here, like that, and pushes down. So this little arm moves up, let's say. Then that other side of the arm right here pushes down on this and pushes the valve down. Oh, God. Oh. Right, so it changes the position of the valve. Actually, there's a little diagram here. I kind of bookmarked it that can help show that. So this is a maintenance manual for this Cadillac, and this is actually what's that little lifter. It has this body and has a few little pieces in there, and the way that it works is that's the camshaft. Sorry, let me point with something. Camshaft right there pushes, when that like lobe rotates around and it pushes the lifter, it changes its position and it opens the side up with a hole. See, it says oil under pressure. So the oil is forced upward, closes the check valve, and therefore pushes up. So yeah, kind of a weird system, but and then that pushes up on the push rod, which changes the position of the rocker arm, and then that pushes down on the valve, makes it open. All right. So to remove these guys, I'm just going to use these little bags, and we're going to number as we go along. The positions of the pistons are numbered 1, 3, 5, 7, and then the even numbers on this side, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm going to number these pieces in the same order, just counting up to, I guess, 16. So we'll have like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Yeah, you know, you get the deal. All right. And we're just going to move the camshaft around till we get to that first one. Oh, come on. In theory, there's supposed to be like a little tool that does this, but yeah, we don't we don't mess with that. I want to see what that looks like. Excuse me for the cut, but I decided to number the bags off camera. And I found a picture of the removing valve lifters tool, lifter tool number J3049. So it looks like pretty much just a pair of pliers. It's kind of funny that they tried to sell that as like something that you need, but turns out it's actually not too hard to just grab them with your hand. He says as he struggles to grab it with his hand. Oh, there we go. Number 2. Okay. Interesting, you could actually see that some of the valves lift up a lot more distance than or sorry, some of the lifters change their position a lot more than other ones. Hey, my number rubbed off. It's annoying. And I think that's because some of them are actually, I know for sure that some of them are exhaust and some of them are air intake. But I think that might be why they're so different. Okay. Number 5. I could save you the trouble of watching this, but I will also watch it myself. So I want to make sure that I actually put everything in the right place. Notice any mistakes I make when I rewatch this footage. Come on, that thing doesn't. Man, I wish I had that valve removal tool at this point in time. Maybe if you're like a big shop, you invest in one of those, but I don't see why you wouldn't just use like a pair of pliers or something with maybe like some padding on it so you don't scratch them up. Or your fingertips, like I am doing. Maybe I should have opened all these bags beforehand too. Come on. They're like kind of slippery too because they have some lubricant on them. That one's stuck. Interesting. Looks like that one's stuck. That's number 10. Interesting. Yikes. Nope, it's going pretty smoothly up until there. Push him back in there. And work his way up. Okay, it looks like I will need to get a tool for that. I'm also going to use this. Okay. That should work. I'm just going to... Come on. Maybe I need a little bit thinner piece. Just trying to not scratch up the sides of that piece.
2 hours later.
You know, let's just move on and then might be able to get that at another time. Number 10 is the one that has been stuck. Come on. God. Good God. There we go. 10, you go to the naughty pile. I'm going to struggle for about another 10 seconds to open this bag. There we go. 12. Oh my God. Okay. Look at that. Doing them like a pro now. To any pros watching, I'm definitely not a pro. Oop. Try to get away. 15. There we go. Weird sound. Something moving around over here. Okay, we're gonna give this one more try. This is like, damn, the pliers don't even want to like work properly. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a bitch. Okay. Oop. Try with this tool again. No. Okay. Maybe just have to wear them in a little bit. Okay, let's get this now. Aha. Come on. There we go. Because he had some gunk on him or something. Cool. Actually, let's see. Don't think I scratched him up too bad. Yeah, looks okay. Okay, here we go. We got all of them out. Fantastic. So now, Actually, I think this is also driven by that camshaft, so we'll take him out too. So now I think that's everything. So I guess you should be able to come out. Carefully-ish. Come on. Okay, here he is. It's the camshaft. A bunch of funky little lobes and just some cylinders. Doesn't that look interesting? I got the gear at the back here and the oiling hole. At least I think that's an oiling hole. Cool, right? So the lobes right here are the high points. So, you know, based on how that is timed with the crankshaft, the high point of the lobe is what pushes these guys up. Then the change in pressure pushes the plunger side of that up, like we saw in before I ruin this book, like we saw in this diagram. And that pushes up on the rods, the push rods, and that goes through the rocker arm, pushes down on the valve, opens the valve, and a spring brings it back up. So I guess that's it for now. Next step, I guess, is going to be draining all the liquids or all the remaining coolant out and flipping it over, taking off the oil pan, and removing the pistons, these guys. If you want to see what that actually looks like, you could, it turns over, so kind of fun. I can crank it by hand using the flywheel down here. So that'll be the next step, taking these out. And then it'll be pretty much down to nothing. And it'll be a different line of work. So anyway, let me clean my hands real quick before I press the button on my camera. So as usual, I've spent some more time admiring my work, and I'm ready for the outro. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.